Wimbledon 2026 has delivered one of the most dramatic Grand Slams in recent memory. Defending champion Iga Świątek was stunned in the third round. World number 1, Aryna Sabalenka, saw her title hopes ended in the fourth round, and several other top contenders fell well before the final. Alexandra Eala made history as the first Filipina in the Open era to reach the Wimbledon round of 16. And in an all-Czech championship match, Nosková completed her fairy tale run by defeating Karolína Muchová to capture her first Grand Slam title. With Wimbledon producing huge upsets and a brand new champion, let's count down the latest WTA Top 30 rankings after an unforgettable fortnight at the All England Club. At number 30, Klara Tauson slips 5 places after an opening round exit cost her 230 points. The powerful Dane now hopes for the best at the upcoming North American hardcourt swing. At number 29, Jelena Ostapenko climbs 2 spots despite a third-round finish. Her fearless attacking tennis continues to earn valuable ranking gains even without making the tournament's latter stages. At 28, Alexandra Eala rises 4 places and sits at a career high after her unforgettable Wimbledon breakthrough. The Filipina became the first from her nation in the Open era to reach a Grand Slam second week, highlighted by her stunning upset of defending champion Iga Świątek. At number 27, Anastasia Potapova edges up 1 position despite an early exit. 9 additional points keep the Russian moving in the right direction ahead of the summer hardcourt season. Emma Navarro drops valuable points following a third-round defeat by Kostyuk. Although she remains inside the top 30 at number 26, the American missed a golden opportunity to climb higher. Leylah Fernandez slips 1 place to number 25 after a first-round departure. The Canadian now shifts her focus to the hard courts, where she's traditionally produced some of her best tennis. At number 24, Elise Mertens climbs 3 places after an outstanding campaign that featured a huge victory over second seed Elena Rybakina before her impressive run ended in the quarterfinals. At number 23, Madison Keys drops 1 place despite another round of 16 appearance. The American continues collecting valuable points through her dependable Grand Slam performances. Maya Chwalinska falls 1 position to number 22 after exiting in the opening round. A small points gain simply wasn't enough to hold off the players making deeper Wimbledon runs. At number 21, Marie Bouskova climbs 2 places after another consistent fortnight. Her round of 16 appearance adds 170 points and keeps her knocking on the door of the top 20. Now, the top 20 where major upsets of the season occurred. At number 20, Anna Kalinskaya remains here after a third-round loss to Bencic. Consistent performances throughout the season continue keeping the Russian among the tour's elite. At number 19, Ekaterina Alexandrova loses 110 points after another third-round finish. She'll be hoping for a stronger hard-court campaign to halt her slide. Diana Schneider drops 3 places to number 18 after an earlier-than-expected second-round exit. The talented young Russian still has plenty of time to rebuild her momentum. At number 17, Sorana Cirstea moves up 1 place after reaching the third round and finally falling to Nosková. At 36 years old, the Romanian continues impressing at the court. At number 16, Iva Jovic continues her remarkable rise after reaching the fourth round. The American teenager keeps establishing herself as one of the brightest young talents on the WTA Tour. At number 15, Jasmine Paolini climbs 2 places after reaching the Wimbledon quarterfinals. Her thrilling three-set victory over Alexandra Eala showcased the resilience that has defined her outstanding season. Belinda Bencic drops 3 positions to number 14 after her round of 16 exit. Her Wimbledon campaign concluded in a dramatic battle against eventual semi-finalist Coco Gauff. Naomi Osaka climbs to a season high to number 13 after reaching her first Wimbledon quarter-final. Her straight sets victory over Aryna Sabalenka ended an 8-year wait for another win over the world number 1. At number 12, Victoria Mboko slips 2 places due to missing the Wimbledon through injury. Even so, the Canadian teenager continues to enjoy one of the biggest breakthrough seasons on tour. At number 11, Marta Kostyuk climbs 2 spots to a new career high after reaching her maiden Wimbledon semi-final. It's another career milestone for the Ukrainian, who continues establishing herself. And now, the top 10, where the battle for the top intensified. At number 10, Elina Svitolina drops 2 places after a shock first-round defeat. Losing 120 points dents her ranking, but the experienced Ukrainian remains firmly inside the top 10. At number 9, Amanda Anisimova falls 3 places with 4,353 points after an early second-round exit. Losing 1,170 points marks one of the biggest ranking setbacks of the tournament. At number 8, Iga Świątek drops 5 places after losing 1,870 points. Her title defense ended in stunning fashion against Alexandra Eala, producing one of the biggest upsets of the entire championship. Number 7 is Linda Nosková, your Wimbledon 2026 champion. The Czech star has completed a remarkable fortnight at the All England club, capturing her maiden Grand Slam title and the biggest trophy of her career. Her historic triumph delivers a huge £3.6 million prize money and a new career high ranking. At number 6, Karolína Muchová climbs 3 spots after reaching her first Wimbledon final. The Czech has attained her career best ranking and now stands 1 spot from the elite top 5. At number 5, Mira Andreeva remains inside the top 5, despite a disappointing second-round exit. The teenage sensation still holds a commanding position among the game's elite. At number 4, Coco Gauff jumps 3 places after reaching her first Wimbledon semi-final, where she fell to Karolína Muchová after a heavily contested 3-set match. Another deep Grand Slam run confirms the American's growing confidence on grass. At number 3, Jessica Pegula reaches a career-high ranking despite falling in the quarterfinals to fellow American Coco Gauff. Another consistent Grand Slam performance keeps the American firmly among the world's elite. At number 2, Elena Rybakina remains the closest challenger to the top ranking despite a surprise third-round loss to Elise Mertens. Missing a deep Wimbledon run leaves valuable points on the table. And holding on to world number 1 is Aryna Sabalenka. Although her Wimbledon ended in the 4th round with a stunning straight sets defeat to Naomi Osaka, her first at a Grand Slam since 2020, the Belarusian remains the player everyone else is chasing. With Wimbledon now in the history books, the race for the rest of the season is only getting more exciting. Can Linda Nosková build on this breakthrough and challenge for the top ranking? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more WTA rankings and Grand Slam coverage.